Hello, I'm Jan Lewiński and this is Military Mind. Armed conflicts, defense and security, land, sea and air. We've got you covered. Overnight, on Sunday, Russian forces attacked Ukraine with 99 Shahed drones. In Kiev and Zaporizhia, 2 people were injured, according to the heads of the regional administrations. As a result of the attack, 2 private houses were damaged and a fire at a commercial enterprise was later extinguished. Now, on the front line, Ukrainian assault groups continued their attempts to advance towards Grafovka and Demidovka, but were unable to occupy any of the settlements. However, the goal of the operation may not be to control the territory, but to prevent the transfer of liberated Russian troops from the Kursk region to other parts of the front line in Ukraine. Meanwhile, in the Kursk region itself, the Ukrainian armed forces' presence has been reduced to a border area of about 100 square kilometers. Ukrainian sources have confirmed a withdrawal from the district center of Sudzha. Now, Ukrainian troops are taking position near border lines in order to prevent a large-scale Russian offensive into the Sumy region. At the same time, the Russian armed forces continue their attempts to advance from the border through the settlement of Basivka, which they managed to partially occupy, in order to physically cut off logistics for the units remaining in the Kursk region. Moving on now to the Eastern Front. In the Pokrovsk sector, Ukrainian forces have managed to recapture the village of Uspenivka, the 5th settlement liberated during the Ukrainian stabilization counterattacks to the west and southwest of Pokrovsk, which continue along the entire front. Turning to the Middle East now, a senior Hamas political bureau member, Ismail Barhoum, has been killed in an Israeli strike on the Nasser hospital in Khan Yunis in the Gaza Strip, the terrorist movement said in a statement. Barhoum was being treated for injuries sustained in an airstrike on his home in Khan Yunis. Footage of the attack was also broadcast by the Qatari television channel Al Jazeera, showing a fire breaking out on one of the hospital's floors. Barhoum's killing was confirmed by Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz, who called him the new Hamas Prime Minister in Gaza, replacing the previous Prime Minister. Meanwhile, the Hamas-run Ministry of Health has announced that more than 50,000 people have died in the Gaza Strip since October of 2024. Ukrainian Special Police Assault Forces from the KORD regiment recently executed a high-risk demolition operation in Toretsk, Donetsk region. Using twin TM62 anti-tank mines, they detonated a multi-story building occupied by Russian infantry. The precise execution of the mission ensured maximum impact, neutralizing Russian forces while allowing the assault team to withdraw safely. The Consolidated Regiment of Special Purpose Police Unit, or KORD, is a military unit of the National Police and is currently under the command of the Skelia Brigade. This operation highlights KORD's effectiveness in urban warfare, utilizing demolition tactics to eliminate fortified enemy positions.
Давай сюда! Смотри! Пробуй!
Good cop, bad cop? Forget it. With the Russian invaders, you only ever play the bad cop. And now we're moving on to our final feature. Viewer discretion is advised on this one. A group of 5 Russian soldiers met a grim fate while attempting to haul captured Ukrainian munitions back to their position. An explosive detonated, instantly eliminating the entire team. This incident underscores the associated risks of mishandling enemy ordnance and the persistent threats Russian forces face on the battlefield.
Ебать, его урод сказал же не трогать. Стой. А? Возьми. Бать, уберите нахуй вообще. Тихо, у тебя кровь хуярит. Караль, у него ногу перебило. Вызывай по рации, где рация? Где рация? Где рация, Антон, блядь? Где рация? Помогите! Помогите! Где рация? Нет, целый, иди рацию ищи, где? Где рация, ёбана в рот? Рация где, рация? Рация где? Это у меня! А где она? Вот она! Пацаны, 300, 3 тяжелых! Помогите срочно, ребята, срочно! Давай! Да, Горыныч, это я, срочно на дорогу, пацаны, помогите вытащить людей! Тоха, давай. Помоги мне его забрать. Ну, туда уходи, слышишь, туда. Вернись, тихо. Сюда иди, сюда, в сторону. Дай руку. Давай. Не делай. Идешь сюда, говорю. Это ты не золотой? Пацаны, срочно! В конец Мерседеса, как на виллы идти дорога! Кто слышит меня? Прием!
An absolutely horrifying situation once again. Russian troops being sent to the front line under-equipped and also without the necessary munition handling training, and this happens. But you know what the biggest tragedy is? On Russian state TV, you're not going to see any of that. You're going to see propagandists talking about the great victories of the Russian army instead, making sure that the nation never wakes up to reality. And with this, we conclude this edition of Military Mind. Please stay with us here on TVP World for more latest news and updates.